Watching disaster films and television programs feels frighteningly genuine as society navigates the years following the COVID-19 outbreak. With wars raging in several parts of the world and fresh memories of sirens, death, and deserted city streets, a disturbing truism now hangs over these designs. Set in the aftermath of 2014's Godzilla film and before the events of 2019's Godzilla King of Monsters, Chris Black and Matt Fraction's Monarch Legacy of Monsters is a narrative of destruction, family secrets, and bravery. Monarch Legacy of Monsters travels through time, from Kazakhstan in 1959 to the fall of San Francisco in 2014, also known as G-Day. Kate Randa, a middle school teacher traumatized by Godzilla's violent attack on her city, begins picking up the pieces of her life. She witnessed the deaths of many people, including her students, on G-Day. Furthermore, her father died in the days following the attack. Kate returns to her father's part-time house in Tokyo a year later to finalize his affairs. Kate arrives in Japan's capital intending to clear out her father's apartment and workplace, but instead discovers a secret half-brother, Kentaro, who is similarly perplexed by her existence. The siblings discover a pouch containing classified documents about Monarch, the organization to which their father dedicated his life, often at the price of his family. In a debut season that spans various scenic places and 6 decades, the brother-sister combination rapidly discover that their father's lifetime of deception and participation with Monarch is just the tip of the iceberg. As the series progresses, the audience is transported back to the 1950s and introduced to the siblings' grandparents. Scientists Keiko and Bill Randa in the 1950s and John Goodman in the 1970s, who discovered the existence of kaiju, or massive unidentified terrestrial organisms known as titans. Kate, Kentaro, and May, Kentaro's reluctant former lover, an American expat with an aptitude for hacking and coding, embark on a journey to discover Monarch's roots. The trio's trip brings them to the gruff and cynical retired Colonel Lee Shaw, played by Wyatt Russell in the 1950s, and his real-life father Kurt Russell in the 21st century, a friend of their grandparents whose career revolved on the monster hunting organization. Monarch Legacy of Monsters appears to be typical of the MonsterVerse franchise at first glance. It meets all the rhythms fans crave, with horrifying and realistic creatures and numerous explosive moments. However, Sawai is subjected to countless cliched tropes and sad moments that border on melodrama. Yamamoto's Keiko also has a few outlandish outbursts that don't quite fit the demeanor of a distinguished research scientist negotiating the sexism and racism of the mid-20th century. Furthermore, for all of its efforts to fill in the MonsterVerse lore, Monarch frequently falls short on simple plot devices such as wholly implausible rescues and even the miraculous appearance of some random coats and winter gear when Kate, May, Kentaro, and Lee find themselves on a fact-finding expedition in Alaska. Despite these flaws, the show expertly blends drama with action and thrills by jumping between time frames focused on human connection. Monarch Legacy of Monsters is more than simply an expensive spectacle, thanks to the Russell duo's engaging performances, the unveiling of new and scary titans, and the human response to calamities, which includes everything from conspiracy theories to fear and remorse. The revelations regarding Kentaro and Kate's past serve to advance the plot nicely. However, it is May's secrets and the antics of the charming Lee that will keep viewers hooked throughout the season. There are also jokes regarding the elder Russell's youthful appearance. Lee should be at least 90 years old, 2 decades older than the 72-year-old actor, according to the show's timeline. Even if you don't like Godzilla and his smash-fueled insanity, the adventure-seeking and various twists and turns will surely satisfy even the most inexperienced MonsterVerse explorer. Monarch Legacy of Monsters features plenty of deep cuts for those who have been admirers of the gigantic beast since its entrance into popular culture. in addition to May's mystery past. After all, the Titans are a sight to behold when they are on show. The first 2 episodes of Monarch: Legacy of Monsters debuted on Apple TV Plus on November 17, with additional episodes released weekly on Fridays.